There was this guy I met on Snapchat one time. I posted something funny and he made a comment, so I replied back. That was when he started texting me almost every day, wanting me to visit him. I didn't want to go, especially since it was a complete stranger. One day, he texted me that he was at one of the apartments in Cantonment and wanted me to come over. I told him I was busy, but that I would see if I could make it. An hour passed and he texted me again, saying he wanted to see me and that I shouldn't be scared because he didn't have any bad intentions towards me. I changed my mind and got dressed. When I got there, he was with his friend. He then asked his friend to leave. He started a conversation, but it felt like he was saying a whole lot of nothing. The atmosphere was awkward throughout the conversation. After about 30 minutes, I decided it was time to leave, especially since he was smoking heavily and I felt very uncomfortable. The moment I told him I wanted to leave, he grabbed my hand and was all over me. I told him to stop, but he didn't listen and held me very tightly and forcefully. He slept with me. As soon as he finished, he went to the washroom and came back, telling me to leave because his friends were coming. I was dumbfounded. He quickly grabbed my bag and clothes, pushing me outside and saying I was wasting his time. I didn't say anything to him, nor did I beg him to let me dress first. I was heading towards a corner along the apartment to get dressed when a white lady invited me into a room. She asked me what was wrong. I told her and I finished dressing up. I thanked her and ordered a ride home. I thought about everything that had happened and I felt really angry and confused. I didn't understand how it all occurred. I struggled to sleep that night, still thinking about it. The following morning, I checked my Snapchat and found out he had blocked me. Out of anger, I decided to travel to my hometown that morning. I arrived around 6 p.m. When I got there, I didn't greet anyone. I went straight to the river to do what I intended. Before I traveled, I made a photocopy of his picture and brought the necessary items for a ritual. I stepped into the river fully naked with his sperm still inside me because I hadn't taken my bath yet. I was crying as I told the river goddess everything that had happened. I threw his picture into the water and cursed him. I said a whole lot that I can't write here. Afterwards, I got out and returned to Accra the same evening. Several days passed